1 in every 4 families lives in poverty, and the numbers are increasing rapidly. Nearly half of this percentage are single-parent families, and within 20 years, the number of single-parent families with kids under the age of 18 has increased by 5.9 million, resulting in single-parent families now comprising 15% of all families in Canada. More importantly, more than 80% of these families are raised by single mothers. 67% of custodial single mothers are employed, and 53.2% work full-time. On top of the 40-hour work week, single mothers usually have an evening job and the permanent job of raising their children. As you can see, being a single mother is not easy, neither for the mother or the child. This is mainly because the mother has to work full-time to provide for her family, as well as trying to be there physically and emotionally for her children. Due to the amount of stress a single mother endures, they usually suffer from more illnesses, experience greater risk of disability, and have a lower overall quality of life opposed to married mothers. I am from a single mother family. When I was a little girl, my father left my mother to raise 4 kids all by herself. In order to ensure that we had everything we wanted, she had to work 2 jobs. I left my older sister to take care of us. Days would go by, and I would not see my mom because she left for work before I was awake and finished work when I was already in bed. But I didn't complain much because she made up not seeing us a lot with the latest toys and clothing. Now looking back on it, I can only imagine how hard it was for my mom, raising 4 kids all alone and working 2 jobs. She was forced to give up not seeing her children grow up to ensure that we had everything under the moon. So Michelle, how does being a single mother feel?
Being a single mother is very hard, especially if you have 4 kids. Sometimes you want to do stuff and you can't because it's just you. You have a child that's doing excellent in school and you want to acknowledge that when she gets good marks, and you can't even buy her something just to show her that you know that she's working hard and she's trying to get her life together. It's very hard. That's all I can say, because especially if you're not working. I mean, I had a job almost 5 years and then they fired me. Now it's harder. I'm on EI. I'm trying to find a job. I can't find it. Bills to pay, rent to pay. My other daughter is having a baby. So all I'm trying to say is, if you can do better, like, don't have child out of wedlock, because it's easier when there's 2 parents opposed to 1. That's it.
Even though the government does provide assistance to the citizens of Canada that are not working, it isn't enough to live comfortably, especially if you have children to take care of. Financial support, such as welfare, only gives one enough money to afford rent, as well as to afford a bit of groceries. Another financial support organization is Child Tax Benefit. Child Tax Benefit is very beneficial when one has a young child, but as the child ages, the government begins to provide less funds, making it more difficult for the mother to provide the necessities her children require and to do fun activities. Every child wants to feel special, and the only way to feel special is by bonding. So, for instances like this, the government should give single mother households a bit of extra money every month or hold child-appropriate events so that single mother families are able to bond while participating in fun activities with their children. Government should also take lowering daycare funds into consideration because the prices do range from $200 to over $1,500 per month, depending on the age of the child. Whether the single mother is working or not, the prices of daycare is unreasonable, and it prohibits a single mother that is not working to go out and apply for jobs because they have no one to watch over their child. Single mothers go through a lot just to provide their children with a good life, and by the government providing them with more money and expressing how deeply they care, they can change a family's life for the better.